Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Recently, Memory Box sent me a, box of goodies and I can't wait to share it with you. I got the Whale Hello There stamp set that features these awesome ocean whales and fish and water, as well as the coordinating dies. I also received the Fish Tales Shadows stamp sets, and these are awesome because one is the lined images and the other is like the shadow. Okay, so you could use them together or separately. I also received the grass stitched circle frame that we're going to use in today's video. I also got the stitched cloud line. These are awesome. I love edge dies, and these are clouds. This is the underwater collage. Next would be the coral collage, and then the seaweed collage. And these I used all together on a card that's over on my blog. You can go over there and check it out. Next is the bold friendly greetings, and this font is just so fun. I also received the Thankful and Wishing Mandala sets, which are gorgeous. So pretty that I just had to color this one, and I took it out of the package and messed it up, and I'm so sorry you can't see the lined image.
Sorry guys, I had to play with that one.
For today's card, I really wanted to use the grass framed stitch circle frame here, and I kind of had an idea of what I wanted to use it for. I just needed to, of course, execute said idea. I started with a piece of Neenah 110 pound solar white cardstock, as well as a piece of Avery repositionable label sheet. This stuff is fantastic for many reasons, but mostly it's not so sticky that you can't cover your entire card with it, which is what I'm kind of doing right now. Okay, so I cut out that aperture to save me that little circle area to do my ink blended background. I also really love the negative piece. I think I'm going to incorporate that somehow into the card design. Okay, so I've had this tonic glass mat for like 9 million years, but I don't ever put it on camera because it's glass, but I am today because ink blending on it is super fabulous. So here I am covering the entire Neenah piece. I think it measures at 3.5 by 4 3/4, and I'm only not covering that little circle in order for me to do my ink blending. This is snot tape. Yes, snot tape. It's a paper tape meant for like your trim and things when you're painting, but I wanted to use it for card making, of course. It has like a gel-like coating on the sides. That's the only place that it's sticky, but it's like a gel, so you can really, adhere it, stick it down really well, and it will not rip your paper. I promise. I tried. Snot tape. And when I say gel, I really mean like a jelly. I grabbed the My Favorite Things Radiating Rays stencil, some Ranger and Nouveau ink blending brushes, and of course, my Distress Oxide inks. I'm using Tumbled Glass, Salty Ocean, and Mermaid Lagoon. And with the radiating rays, what I'm trying to do is make those beams of some sunlight that are coming down magically from the sun into the water. That's what I'm trying to do. So I'm checking to make sure that it's actually doing that. But I need to soften them. So now I'm taking off the stencil completely and just going over the outside, giving it some depth and some dimension. These are my favorite brushes to use for ink blending. They slowly build the color to the point where I can do these artistic kind of things. At least that's what it makes me feel like. That's why I like to use them. So everyone has their own opinion on ink blending tools, but these are my favorite. So now I'm going to take the negative piece from that grass stitched frame, and I'm going to try to center it within that circle. It's not the same size as the circle because it's the negative piece, so I'm just trying to line it up. We're going to ink blend those grass blades with some black Soot Distress Oxide ink. I thought maybe these Nouveau brushes were too big, so I grabbed the makeup brushes, the makeup blending brushes, or the life-changing blender brushes. I'm not sure. which one they are. I'll link them both below. But I'm using the black Soot Distress Oxide ink to try to make it kind of like a shadow of the grass that's going to be in the foreground. So now I'm just going around and darkening up the edges using all of the colors to kind of blend them together. I'm grabbing my splat box and I'm throwing it in there because we're going to make it sparkle and shine, because I have an addiction and it's okay. We're using Imagine Crafts Frost and Sparkle shimmer spritz, as well as Hero Arts white iridescent shimmer spray. We've got it 1, 2, and well, 3 times. And this is Lawn Fawn Storm Cloud, and I'm going to use that grass die, the frame, to cut it out from it, or to cut from it, I don't know. We're going to cut this here die out of this gray cardstock 4 times. And then I'm going to take my tonic, these are the micro snips or the micro serrated ones, and I'm just going to cut off the grass off of 2 of those 4 that I made. I don't want that much grass, but I want that much dimension in the depth, in the height that it sticks off of the card. I'm cleaning up the edges with this electric nail file. If it's small amounts, it does help. So I'm just trying to clean it up a little bit. Then I'm going to take the Nuvo Deluxe adhesive to adhere all the layers together. I'm actually going to do like the grass and then 2 of the blank ones and then the grass again on top. Does that make sense? I hope it does. It's basically just a circle or grass and then 2 with just a circle and then grass again. So having these little tiny tweezers helps as well. And then having something heavy to stick on top of it so they adhere nice and flat together also helps. Here's the big reveal of the shiny sea background. It's so shiny. So now I need some sea creatures or some sea critters or some fish. So I'm using that shadow, just the shadow. I'm not coloring it or anything. I'm stamping it in VersaFine Nocturne or VersaFine Clair Nocturne ink, just black. And I'm gonna fussy cut it. For the sentiment, I'm taking the Hooked on You sentiment from the Fishtails, the one with the lined images. Sentiment, but then I wanted it to make sense, so I needed a hook. So I grabbed some wire and I wasn't strong enough to twist it, so Tim helped me. He was my strength that day, as he is most days, to make a little hook for my card. It's just fishing line and some thin gauge wire. To attach it, I'm grabbing some micro glue dots, like 1 micro glue dot, and I'm going to place it on the back side of that frame, okay? Now, I was trying to place it and attach the string at the same time, but I couldn't do that. So I put it where I wanted it and kind of picked it up with the die to put it where I wanted it to be. And then I cut off the excess, which it's really hard to cut fishing line. I would use string next time. I'm adding the same liquid adhesive to the back of that die and adhering it in place exactly where I wanted it, and kind of misaligning it from the background. That way it just looks fuller. I'm using those same glue dots to attach my fussy cutted shadow fish to be creeping in the grass there, as well as some sparkling clear sequins to act as bubbles. I do have another project over on my blog featuring some of the other items that were in this video that I didn't use on this project. I hope you'll go over there and check it out. Find me, find Memory Box on social media. I love interacting with you all. Coming up next is a little bit of vlog footage from Easter with my family, and until next time.
I don't know who's chasing who now.
Ooh, she's gonna love that.
Hey, can you get to the top?
I'm already at the top.
No, the top is up there. Now you're doing it blind. You can't do it blind. You want me to hold your hat? Hi, buddy. So handsome. That's really neat.
Hey, guess what? You can go under.
Yeah, that's really cool. That girl's got him in a corner. Uh-oh.
Keep going.
How many do you have?
No time to count.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4. All right, 2 more, buddy.
4. That's it. That's 6.
All right.
High five. Did Dexter find 6?
He did.
Awesome! Woo! That was pretty fast. Where'd you put yours? Dex, are you having fun?
Yeah. I made this
They
one.
look pretty cool.
I think that one's awesome. Are you gonna put it on the rack?
Next to mine.
Okay.
Mine goes over there.
There we are.
What?
It wasn't the Easter basket full of
No,
chocolate.
the most exciting thing for him today was this. What I know small dogs seems
Why'd you take all your grass out?
like leaning against
I
the wall.
wanted to him.
You don't want it in there?
Popped off and moved on with his day.
Look! Come here! Look!
Where are we going to be?
I don't have an Easter
Front or
bag
back?
set.
They said they
Guess
want the
what? I
backyard
don't
because
have
there's
it. I don't
more
have an
available
Easter
space to
basket.
hide them.
Hiding spots.
I don't have an Easter. Nobody did it on my birthday.
Empty your basket and let Dexter use it.
You're a bad bunny.
I sprained my ear.
Looks kind of cute, actually.
You're a strange woman.
Yeah, like one ear's flopping down. It's kind of cute.
Yeah, it looks like a legit bunny.
Yeah, approved.
My life's ambition. Go!
I love how their baskets start to flow.
I found, look.
I
Keep
see.
going, keep going.
Go, go, go. Let's see who can get the most.
Oh, I hear him. Where'd he go?
Look at mine.
Keep going. You're doing good.
Oh, there's one right there.
Putting in work.
Do you think I can throw it to my basket?
Good try.
Oh, bummer.
Go ahead. Hurry up. You're wasting time.
Yeah. See a few that you're still missing. I see you.
That's all right. It's all right, Dex. Don't worry about it. Go up. Go climb. Go climb. I'll get these. Yep.
Fix it.
Oh my goodness. All this fire.
Look at them all.
Actually, we have to count them.
It looks like a tie.
That's pretty close.
Say
It
cheese.
is.